An arsenal is a place where weapons and ammunition are made, maintained and repaired, stored, or issued, run by public or private owners. Arsenal and armory are mostly the same, but an armory usually means a secure building where a unit keeps its rifles, pistols, machine guns, and some ammo. Troops sign gear in and out under strict locks and checks. An arsenal is larger. It can build parts, do heavy maintenance, and issue equipment to many units. A sub-armory is a temporary or mobile spot, like a post or patrol vehicle, used to hold weapons and ammo for limited hours.
A forward operating base is a secured forward military site used to support missions. It can run for long periods and may include an airbase, clinic or hospital, repair shops, and other logistics. At its simplest, a forward operating base is a barbed wire perimeter with a fortified entry control point. The ECP manages entry or exit and protects against suicide bombers and car bombs with standoff space. Bigger forward operating bases add berms, concrete barriers, gates, guard towers, pillboxes, bunkers, and HESCO bastions for stronger defense.
A proving ground is a dedicated place where new technology is tested, like weapons, vehicles, equipment, or tactics. It's used to run trials, find problems, measure performance, and make improvements before real-world use. Proving grounds can be run by governments or by private companies. A fire support base is a temporary artillery position that moves with the fight, set up to support infantry operating beyond their home base's range. One of the first U.S. fire support bases was built in October 1965. Layouts vary by terrain and mission. In Vietnam, a common setup had 6 howitzers, one in the center from night illumination and registration, the others around it, while smaller bases used 2 to 4 guns in triangle or square patterns. Early FSBs shifted every few days, but many grew into small forts, with engineers, helicopter pads, a TOC, medics, a communications bunker, and an infantry guard. The concept later saw use in Afghanistan. A shipyard is a place where ships are built and repaired, small boats to warships. A dockyard usually focuses more on maintenance, upkeep, and basing of ships, while a shipyard often does more new construction, though people use the terms interchangeably. An outpost is a small military site positioned away from the main force to watch for threats and serve as the first line of defense. It can be a tiny base or settlement on a frontier or border, even in another country, manned by a small detachment. A submarine base is a secure port built for submarines and their crews. It has special piers, repair shops, torpedo, missile handling, training areas, resupply, and tight security to keep subs ready between patrols. A garrison is a group of troops stationed in a specific place, originally to guard it. In the UK, garrison can also mean a major military station, like Aldershot or Catterick, with multiple barracks and its own headquarters, typically led by a colonel, brigadier, or major general, with a garrison sergeant major. A caserne is simply soldiers' barracks in a garrison town, rooms or buildings where troops live and take turns on guard. A supply depot is a site that temporarily stores gear and supplies, not ammo, near the front so units can pick them up. It's run by a logistics officer and is a prime target for raids, artillery, missiles, and bombers. Types include base, station, forward, and reserve depots. An ammunition dump stores live ammunition and explosives.
A joint base is a U.S. military base shared by more than one service. One service runs the base, and the others are tenants. The idea began with Base Realignment and Closure, 1993, and grew in Base Realignment and Closure, 2005, when 26 nearby bases were merged into 12 joint bases.
A naval base, or military port, is where warships stay when not at sea to refuel, resupply, and get repairs. Some also host naval aircraft during maintenance. In U.S. terms, a naval station is any Navy site for building, repair, supply, or training, while a naval base is a hub from which operations are run. A missile launch facility, or missile silo, is a deep underground tube that stores and launches ballistic missiles protected by a heavy blast door and linked to a control center. A main operating base is a permanent, heavily protected hub with strong sea or air access that supports long-term forces. A cantonment is a military base area. In South Asia, it means a permanent military station. In U.S. usage, it's the permanent residential section of a fort or base, mainly the barracks and living area. Training camp, a place for basic and field training. Recruits learn fitness, weapons, first aid, teamwork, and discipline before advanced schools. Marine Corps Base, a base set up for Marine needs. It has training ranges, amphibious practice areas, airfields, vehicle parks, and logistics built for fast, expeditionary missions. Military camp, a temporary area of tents or modular huts. Units can set it up quickly for exercises or operations, then pack it up just as fast. Combat outpost, a small tough position near danger areas. A platoon or company lives there to patrol, protect locals, and respond fast. Facility, a place for a specific job, fuel, maintenance, medical, or communications. Advance or forward airfield, a simple, temporary runway near the front line. Planes refuel and rearm here, giving faster support and deeper strikes, but the site is risky and can change hands. Barracks, buildings where troops live on base. They help keep soldiers together for training, routine, and discipline. Border outpost, a small post on a country's border. Guards watch crossings, report threats, and call for help, often in rough terrain. Forward operating site, a warm site with a small permanent staff and stored equipment. Units rotate in as needed, so it's lighter than a big base, but ready to support missions. Fortification, built defenses like walls, forts, bunkers, and trenches. Designs changed over time to handle stronger weapons.